we cannot deny that Game of Thrones is huge. It's everywhere. Social media is completely taken over by Game of Thrones. My household is really taken over by Game of Thrones. My wife is into it now. I think my 19-year-old son, Corbin, who just moved back into my house. All right. I think he's completely into it. He's done the whole binge thing.
Oh, really?
So let me ask you, Drew. I know you're a huge fan.
Yes.
If you can kind of sum up Game of Thrones for somebody who's really not into it, and then take us to where we are right now. Jen, you're a big fan too, right?
I'm a huge fan.
Okay.
Well,
go ahead.
To sum it up, it's basically a political thriller, I think is the best way to put it. It's about this world. It looks very much like ours, but it's a little bit different because magic exists, right? And it's medieval. Castles, knights, swords, all of that, dragons, eventually.
Is the dragon princess in it too?
Yes.
I heard that.
So at the point the whole series started, there was no magic because the world was normal at that point because magic had gone away. But apparently when winter comes back, so does magic, because in this world, winter only comes every 100 years or so, but when winter comes, it may last for 100 years or 1,000 years of winter before it goes away again.
So winter for these people is a celebration?
No, winter's
no.
terrible because
winter.
that's when magic and evil and all this stuff returns to the world. But in between, the world of men exists, and men are evil and political and nasty and horrible to each other, and that's basically what it's about.
Wow. So where are we right now, though?
So everything is going to wrap up this season. This is the last season of the show. So they had to set the stage for that. So all the storylines we've been watching for 6 seasons now are going to, work their way towards the end in about, 10 episodes?
You didn't mention anything about, there's a lot of laundry, right? Between mommies and daddies and other people, too?
Between lots of people.
Oh, okay. There's a lot of that. Okay.
Yeah. So basically, one of the biggest moments in Game of Thrones was called the Red Wedding a few seasons ago, and that's when two of everyone's favorite characters were killed for basically a perceived slight. Someone got married to someone else instead of the person they were supposed to get married to. So the family, because everyone's a family, every castle is ruled by a family. They're all sort of royals, right? And they basically killed these dudes. Called the Red Wedding. Catelyn Stark and Robb Stark were killed. Well, we finally got to see a little bit of redemption for that. Arya Stark.
God! What a spoiler! What have you done? You've ruined it all for me.
People already know that's happened.
Last season, Arya Stark. Arya was
the
youngest Stark kid, right? And she trained to become an assassin. But at the end, she decided she didn't want to be one of the assassins. But she kept the equipment. She kept the knowledge. She's going to go around and avenge her entire family. She took out Walder Frey, and that's where the story picks up in this episode, and it's really, really cool the way they handled it. She finalizes her revenge, so to speak.
And her weapon is so cool, too.
So wait a second. So, wow, now we're talking about Hunger Games?
Yeah, this is starting to sound a lot like
This is Hunger Games.
Next thing you know, there's going to be a clock in the sky.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
No.
Is it something... All right, so if I've never really been into the, let's say, Lord of the Rings stuff or Harry Potter stuff, am I going to be into Game of Thrones?
Absolutely. I was not into
Really?
it. I don't like swords and knights and armor and all that stuff, but one of my friends was so persistent, and he handed me the first season a couple years ago, and he said, watch this. He had it on DVD. Watch this. You have to watch it. We watched it. We were hooked. It's that good.
Facebook and Twitter are blowing up, y'all.
Follow Fitz on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat @FollowFitz. It's The Fitz Show.